Hello and welcome to the Sunday stream. Hello, welcome. Hope everyone's doing lovely today. First of all, everyone, how are you? Secondly, good job to the people ahead of the bot, which I believe was Straw and Love today. And Love's calling us all nerds. Wow. I couldn't find my place. And Liv has also claimed the first today. Good job. Day 49 asking for Outer Wilds. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. And no, not the League version. Not the... No. Fuck that shit. Day 49 asking for Outer Wilds. Coolio, coolio, coolio. Hello and welcome to you too. Thank you. Thanks. How sweet of you to ask. Well, not really. I thought you'd ask how I was, but we could just hover over that one for now. How are you both? How is everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. What can you say? I feel like a mean girl today. What can I say? What can you say? What do you mean, what can I say? I can say a lot. I've said a lot of questionable things. A lot. Some would say too many. I don't think I could be... Like, we talked about me becoming a politician yesterday. And I think I've ruined that career. I really do. Like, I think it's over. I think it's Jover. Get it? Yeah. Politics, man. Plus, I'd be the most unserious politician. Like, for real, I'll be the most unfucking, like, I'd be out there. I'd be like, that outfit, not it today, girl, you know? While we're just debating. Like, first of all, that shit not busting. Secondly, well, you've seen me argue. I'm pretty good at arguing, I think. But it depends on the subject, for sure. A bean girl? I do like beans. I don't. Do you want to argue about it so I can up my arguing skills for my politician career? I'm doing lovely, Straw. Thank you for asking. However, I ate too fast. I'm not gonna lie. I was stressing. I was like, I gotta eat this shit like fast as fuck, boy. You know? So yeah. Hi, Riley. Hi, Smelly. How are you? Also, we gotta book a co-op stream because we have so many games to play. Well, a few. Pokeldo today, no balls. Nah, fuck it. But I don't know any Pokemons. I'm gonna be real with you. I really don't. I know Dash. There's no Horsey Dash. Horse. No. That one. That one. Dash something. It's Dash something. Arcanine. Okay. You're so bad at this. Holy shit. Gonna try and sort out League this week? Oh, thank God. Thank fuck. I'm gonna try and sort out CS. Also this week. Sid, how are you here? Wait, what? What? That doesn't make sense. Does it? No, I don't think that makes sense. Maybe it's just because I streamed different hours yesterday, so I'm like, I don't know. My boots arrived last Friday, and since I was busy all weekend, I did a 2.5-kilometer walk of pain today. Why was it a walk of pain? Bad boots? Or... I mean, 2.5, that's really good, though. Who was it that did, like, 50k or something? Like, bullshit like that. It was, like, insane. Like, 2.5 is, like, good, decent. Like, it's not, like, wild. It's just, like, a good effort. But, like, 50 kilometers? Like, what are you doing? That's gonna take hours. Are you kidding? Beans are tasty, versatile, and nutritious. I mean, I think beans are kind of boring. But that's, I think I've only had like, I've only had it in chili and I've only had it on toast because Brits. I know Brits, unfortunately. So, I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan. I think they're kind of like, they kind of taste like flour to me. Like there's a hard exterior and then inside it's just like eating flour by itself. I don't know. I'm down whenever. Yeah, sure. Because we have that game that I gifted you. And then we have like 4 others that I have planned. So you don't have to choose games anymore. Like, don't worry about that. I got you, homie. Because I know we always fight about who's picking the game. This time I can pick 4 in a row. And then you can choose as much as you want after that. But said I'm doing lovely. However, I did eat too fast because I tried to make it to stream in time. Check DMs right Q right now. I'm guessing you mean right now. What if I don't want to? You can't make me. Rapidash, that's my boy. Thank you. But it's not fire. Yeah. That's my boy. Thank you, Lux, for knowing this shit. I used to have one of those, like an actual Rapidash, not a card, not some bullshit like on Pokemon Go. No, I had that shit as an actual little figure. And it was so cute. I loved it. Wait, what? Wait, what? Riley, have you nominated me to like an award or something? What? What? Is that a thing? What is that? What? You have? Why? Thank you. I'm so honored. Wait, can I do it for you? Why not? That's actually amazing. What kind of award show is it? What kind of award thing is it? Please do. Please send a link. Winter, hi. Had half a pizza. That's kind of nice. What pizza, though? If you say the curry chicken one, I'm leaving. The one with, like, cashews, banana, ketchup, like, all types of weird shit on there. Like, don't be crazy. Pineapple? No. I mean, how are you here? Because my math isn't mathing here. Oh yeah, we're saving 1 hour today, aren't we? It's winter time. Name in the rafters. Who would even go out running or walking that long? Winter, it was you. How long did that take you? I'm so curious. Like, how long did that take you? I'm just curious. New boots tend to hurt at first, and I'm not used to walking with neither platforms, boots, or heels. So bad combo for my feet all around. I will say, every type of heel you walk in, any type of boot with like a heel on the back of it, you gotta walk that shit in. Put some socks on and like walk that shit for like a day at the house before you go out with them. Cause that shit's just, no. Yeah. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. And there's some spray that you can actually use as well. That's supposedly very good, but I don't know it. Ask some drag queens, they probably know. Car is growing up so fast. Aw. Am I? Is she still growing up if she's still short? No, well, it depends. I actually stopped growing in the 5th grade, which is very, very quickly. Like, yeah. Once I figured out that my brother just stole all of the height, I was kind of pissed for like a week or so. I don't think I talked to him for a week or something. It'll make your day? What, growing? I'm in my mum's car. Rum. I can't do the accent, sorry. I was thinking Beedrill. Let's do a Beedrill. It's not a bug. Maybe Alakazam? I know who that is. Spoon Man. Oh, Spoon. Oh, cool. I don't even know these things, but okay. So Riley has nominated me to the Streamer Awards. Isn't this like a huge thing? Like, there's no way. Like, isn't this like incredibly huge? Coffin said, holy shit, what? It was a chicken kebab pizza? That's actually kind of banger. I'll let that slide. I still don't think I've heard Cart say she likes a kind of pizza. I like a fuck ton of different pizzas. Like, I don't know, I like most pizzas. As long as you don't have like crazy things on it. As long as you don't have pineapple. As long as you don't have curry on it. Like, I'm pretty happy. And no fucking nuts on there. Like, what are you doing? I don't know. That's just wild to me. That's just wild to me. I ran 10K under 1 hour. Holy shit. You're fit. That's pretty good. Actually, is that good? I don't know. I'm not a runner. I used to be a runner, but I usually just ran with the music. I never like timed myself or anything. Is your math ever mathing? Usually, yeah. Well, in my brain, yes. Alas, only reason I got here later yesterday was because I was away. That's why the math isn't mathing. Because I was like, you weren't here. Because I tend to like make a note of like when you're here. So I know if I have mods or not. So that I can do like an hour difference. And it didn't make sense to me because now you're here now. So my math is mathing, believe it or not. Got up at 11 and went to bed at like 00:30. 00:00. I don't know. I don't get why people want to be tall. I wouldn't mind being shorter. Lev, I'll tell you why. I can't fucking reach anything. I have plenty of things in my apartment that were there, and I have quite high ceilings, which is nice. That's lovely. But I can't reach fucking shit in this apartment. I'm gonna be real with you. I have fuck tons of shelves that I can't reach. I have fuck tons of... Like, my batteries are on a shelf. In a little closet. That I cannot reach the shelf, so I have to get a step stool every time. Do you know how annoying that is? Yeah, I do have a step stool. Of course I do. Straw, what do you think of me? Of course I do. One of those IKEA step stools. Yes. Clearly. But every time you have to get it out. That's the problem. And then it's usually in the kitchen, because in the kitchen, I can't reach half of my fucking glassware because it's higher up. So, like, then I have to grab the step stool for that. And then it's like, oh shit, I gotta grab this. And then the step stool. So in every room that I have in my entire apartment, there's things I cannot reach. Except my bedroom. No, that's not true, actually. I have a shelf there, too. Help me. I wouldn't mind, like, I don't need to be tall. I just need to be tall enough to, like, reach normal things. You know what I mean? I don't know. This is Voltorb. Voltorb. He went like that in a show that I watched as a kid. I have no idea if he does that or whatever. It's decent, nothing special. I think that's pretty good, though. I think we're all impressed because no, like, we're not runners. Love, don't cry. I only really wish I was shorter when traveling. Oh yeah, that's actually pretty banger. Yeah, like space. I am tall and I can still not reach things without a chair, and beds are just awkwardly long. Yeah, if you're extremely tall, you're gonna have issues with beds. That's a problem. But you just have to spend a little bit more money to get, like, a big bed. I might need a ladder. I'm not that short. I'm gonna need if I actually win that award, I'll need a fucking step stool to get up on the stage. Get one of those old people grabbing claws for my glassware said, I love the idea. I really do. Maybe for the batteries, that's pretty decent. But if you, like, I would say that anyone who knows me doesn't trust me around glassware. Not even me. It's bad. So trying to pick up glassware with one of those, I don't know. 20k take you around 4 hours. Still, your feet gotta be fucking dying at that point. I suppose it depends on where you're walking. If it's pavement, I think it's gonna be pretty bad. If it's like a little bit more like grass and nice, soft, I think that's better. But like, that's pretty insane. My feet would die after that. Began running with some friends this April. In the beginning, they couldn't even run 1 kilometer without rest. Yesterday, they did their first 10k, so it's nice. That's actually so amazing that you're like inspiring people. That's actually so cool. Maybe I should take up running again, but it's getting cold. This looks like kabuto. 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 It was kabuto. Good job. Well, take that, boat. You suck. There you go. Horseshoe crab Pokemon? As if I know. Well, it was the Snorlax, Riley, and not the horseshoe crab Pokemon either. Also, hi, Huffle. Hey, Meowie, how are you? You seem excited today. Fun fact, I apparently walked 26,000 steps last Wednesday. That's banger. Done that a couple times in my past. Nowadays, not sure my knees would cooperate. I mean, running is worse than walking, in fairness. So if you actually are going to do it, I think walking would be the best idea. I know that running is a lot, like, straining on the knees and stuff like that. And ligaments and whatnot. Like, a lot of runners get injuries. Unfortunately. I had new shoes and my feet weren't not super. Weren't super. This was out in the woods. I can show you some pictures. Yeah, sure, why not? Also, I gotta ask, just because this is actually such a thing for me, but everyone I know is either an ocean person or a forest person. And I'm curious what y'all are. Like, obviously you can't tell by just looking at people. You can't really tell, like, on the outside. But everyone is either, like, can either spend, like, fucking hours in a forest just looking at the trees waving and, like, just roaming and vibing. Or you can do the same, but on a beach somewhere. Riley, neither? Really? You're just saying that. You hate both? How can you hate both? You think it's Ari? I think so too. Holy shit, no. I was gonna say, there's no way. I just can't run because ankle, knee, and hip issues. I do love walking though. Is that because you've been stabbed so many times or is that because you're old? When I lived in Portugal, we walked around Lisbon ending up at 20 kilometers, which might not sound too much, but if you know Lisbon, you know it's basically all hills. Google Maps said it was a 5-minute walk home, and because all the uphill, it took like 35. Dude, that is so mean. Google Maps just trolling. Forest, I guess? Okay. I'm honestly personally more of like I've always been like a water person, if that makes any sense. Like, even as a child, when we were just walking past pools of water, I would always stop and my family would go like, come on, stop doing that. I would always like stop at like little rivers, little like any pool of water, really. Lakes, ocean. I don't know. I could stare at for hours. I don't know. I did run 2,650 at a Cooper's test when I was 19 or 20. Not sure if that's good though. Is the Cooper test where you go back and forth and the beep does like higher noises, or what is the Cooper test? When I started, I could only run for about 2 kilometers before my knee gave out. I did some spatial training for it and changed my running style, and now I can run 10K painless. Hey, nice. How did you, like, what's the training? Love to have a spruce house, dark oak kind of house in the forest. Modern, but also deep dark wood. Oh, that actually sounds really nice. And when when it gets all misty in the forest. I like that. You can't be both. You don't get to choose both. You only get to choose one, Lux and Set. I'm a desk person. Riley, you're such a League person. I love that. Such a League player. Muffin, hi. Holy shit, we have 2 mods. What is this? Christmas? Syndra? Oh, I hate Syndra. Well, actually, I don't hate her. I think her throwing thing is bullshit. Elsewhere, she's not that bad. Dangerous. I'm a cave person. By cave, I mean my room. Okay, both Huffle and Riley are fucking League players. Grass? What is that? Is that because you've been stabbed so much, or is it just because you're old? Is it a wild question? Yeah, it is a fair question though, isn't it? I mean, maybe he's been stabbed in the hip, you know? And then you have hip issues. Because I don't think he should have hip issues because he's not that old. So technically, the knees could be an old thing. Meanwhile, the hip could be a stabby thing. I don't know. You don't know. Can't I have a preference? Wait, can't I have a preference for water or forests? What do you mean? Cooper test is 12 minutes, run as fast as you can. It's a very easy test. Well, it's not a very easy test, but it's a very simplistic test. Fair enough. Why is this specifically 12 minutes? That seems so weird. I love being at sea, but I also love the forest. I'm a city person. Yeah, but when you get out of the city, like if you get out of the city, like if you're choosing one place to like, I don't know, live or something, and it's close to a city, or you're at the outskirts of a city or something. I feel like many of you are not getting this entire, like you had 2 options, and most of you chose a 3rd one, which wasn't even an option. Some people go motorbiking in Portugal, a lot of up and down. Once booked a hotel in Austria. Google Maps said 5 minutes to the water. Oh yeah, Austria. Holy shit. That's mountains. That's not hills. That's mountains. That shit is bussing. I will say, if you're gonna drive through a country, make it Austria. Gorgeous views. But you wouldn't want to walk it, and you wouldn't want to bike it. But driving through it... Oof. I'd love to do that again. It's a combination of growing up with my Achilles tendons. That's a thing. I thought Achilles heel was just like a myth. Having to walk on my toes. You're one of those. Like the people who literally walk like toes first. I've always found that so strange. I'm being severely underweight as long as I was, which can cause issues with hip joints. I had no idea. Syndra looks cool though. Syndra's kind of hot. Yeah, Syndra's kind of hot. Most of the purple people in League are kind of hot. Getting older doesn't help, yeah. See, it wasn't a wild question. It was just maybe not a very nice question. Actually, I'm an Overwatch player. Actually, you're a dick. No. You're actually quite nice for giving me a chance to be in the pool of the winners or whatever. Arrow? Kindred? I thought Ash, but let's do Kindred. Or maybe Varus, he also has one. See, I've learned. I've learned the difference. Y'all can't tell me I don't know the difference between Varys and the other one who looks like Varys anymore. Vayne, that's the one. Why get out of the city? But do you always think you're gonna be a city person? I'm also a city person, but I think at some point I will not be a city person anymore. I think when I'm older, I'm gonna move to like some, I don't know, a house. I don't know where. I don't know when, but sometime. If I have to choose, then the ocean. Always had a connection with oceans. Used to basically be a beach bum. Used to bike to hours to get to the ocean and just spend the entire day. Yeah, cool. Samesies. Well, I didn't used to bike for hours. I can definitely say I prefer, yeah. But I can't say if I prefer water, sea or water. Wouldn't those, like, be kind of the same thing? No? I don't know. I would love to hike up a mountain. Winter, I love your extracurricular, like, activities. But honestly, like, I couldn't. Well, I have done. That's maybe why I can't. It depends on the mountain. I'm not doing, like, the highest mountains. That's for sure. Doesn't everyone walk toes first? No. No, you walk heel first. That's how to walk. That's how walking works. Isn't that how you're supposed to walk? I think toes first kind of looks silly. It depends on how you do it, of course. If you're sneaking, yeah, it makes sense to walk on your toes, but I don't know. You walk on your toes mostly? I've started doing that. I used to walk heel first. Why have you changed it, Lux? I don't get it. Sea or water, water or forest, I guess? Yeah, okay, fair enough. It can severely harm the hip, Cat. My sister had to have a hip replacement because of the harm caused by anorexia. Huh. This is Lux Bay. This is my current main. It looks like Evelyn, so I'm gonna guess Evelyn, but I don't think... Yeah. I don't know who you main right now. You play Senna. Like, you played Senna yesterday. This is Aira Map Lady. Map Lady? What? Wait, Ivern? What? Huh? This doesn't look like Ivern. Curious. Looking for me, I'll either die young or live forever. Love that point of view. Same seas. My Achilles tendons are so short that even having my foot flat has resistance, so it's really uncomfortable. What? Said yours is a specimen. You know that? Like, you could be studied. If my brain could be studied, you could be studied. I had both my legs in cast at the same time as a kid to try and force them to stretch. What? That's wild. If you walk somewhere, which direction are your feet? Forwards? Like, straight forwards? Like, that depends on how I'm walking. If I do, like, a catwalk, I'm gonna cross my legs a little. But it's still forward. I don't think there's a set way on how you're supposed to walk. You just walk. No. I've worn heels before. I literally got taught to walk. Like, literally, I got taught to walk in heels by my lovely mother who said... I said, Mom, can I wear heels? And she said, you can wear heels, like, out if you can learn to walk in them. And then she taught me because I wasn't, like, yeah. Walking heel first makes a lot more noise, and living in an apartment, you make a lot of noise to your downstairs neighbor. I mean, my fucking floor creaks anyway. I think that's gonna be louder than my actual heels. Plus, I got socks on. I got fluffy socks on right now. I don't think that's gonna make a lot of noise. I don't think I'm that loud. But also, like, I'm not living in America. I don't hear my neighbor upstairs. That's fine. Pretty sure heel to toe is healthier. Yeah, I thought that was like the normal. That's literally how you get taught to walk now. Like if I said, if I was gonna teach someone to walk, that's how I'd teach them. I don't know. This is the one you saved me from when you were Ziggs, not Twitch. Straw, I hate you. I've already said you were right. You don't have to rub it in. Damn. Well, I have no idea, in fairness. The reason Achilles' heel was his weakness was because his mother had to hold him somewhere when she dipped him in the river Styx to make him immortal. Yes, Achilles' tendon is named after that. What? This is some actual wild lore drop that I'm actually kind of invested in. Well, not invested, but like intrigued in. That's actually very interesting. Like, where does this come from? Obviously, someone made it up. I don't think that's, like, I don't know. I don't know where mythology comes from. Wasn't genetic, was because of illness as a child. Shingles. Couldn't walk at all and had to be carried. And when I was eventually able to walk again, the pain was still so severe, I started walking on my toes to minimize it, and did that for so long it stunted the growth of the Achilles tendon. Holy shit! And when your feet are forwards, what come first? Toes or heels? Heels. I walk on my heel to my toe. And then I put my other leg forward, and then I put my foot down with my heel first, and then my toe. Well, toes. I have multiple toes. I promise. I walk heel first and live in an apartment, but I've always walked heel first, and my parents tell me to stop stomping, but I'm just walking, bruh. Honestly, I love that, Huffle. Keep stomping away. I think we should all be stompers. I know you're talking about what part of the foot touches the ground first, but you said it in such an odd way. I did? I don't know. I don't know, bro. Why can we not just all we can all walk different? That's okay. My point was just that specifically when we were like in, I don't know, like a grade, when I was like a child, like I was always like, me and a few friends were always amused by people who walked like toesies first, because it looked like they were sneaking everywhere. It just kind of looks a bit silly, and that's okay. Love banger. As long as they're not itchy, that is great. And if they're pretty, that's even better. They're usually really ugly though, which is sad. I hope yours are pretty. I walk super quiet because I was a kid. I like ninjas. Even my coworkers mentioned it and I thought it was weird. I don't make any noise when I walk. That's actually, maybe you should like do some thievery while you're at it. Just test it out. You know, see if you actually might be like a little thief or a ninja type shit. Well, Achilles' lower just dropped. Kinda. I walk on the outer side of my feet. What? First? Or just in general? This part doesn't stick to the floor when you walk without socks. Oh yeah, I love those socks that are just like, there's rubber on the floor. Like they give them to psych patients. And I know people who work in the medical field, and so they have given me and other people psych ward patient socks. So I have some. They're pretty banger. They sound like Squidward when I walk. Just really nice. I'm not doing it on purpose, so I get really confused when they say that because I'm literally just walking. Maybe I'll just have like really shitty floors. That's fine. I don't know. I hope I walk on my toes, but that's due to my permanent Barbie feet. Wait, really? Like actually just on your toes or like toes first? For the record, heel first does make a lot more noise since one's entire weight gets put into the step, while when walking at the toes, there's a buffer. Yeah, but what's the best way to walk? I'm just trying to figure it out. It's Lysandra E, thank you. I had no idea. When I heist the Louvre, exactly. I was thinking that too. They wouldn't expect to happen twice. Honestly, though. Been there, done that. Aww. Straw, maybe you and me could do it next. They won't expect it. It's fine. In general, just walk heel to toes because that helps you take as long steps as possible. Yes. True. Which I think makes you look hotter. 100%. 100%. And if you're not using the pavement to, like, do your runway, what are you doing? Oh yeah, Lux, is there a theme for tonight? This is Thrush? Oh yeah, Lantern, that makes sense. Could also have been Senna, because she was trapped in a lantern. Or something. I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember, but it was something about that. Did I do great? Oh. What game? Meow, you always ask this. And you never get to know. Best way to walk depends on what goal you have, like most things. No, but like, I'm thinking, like if we're walking, right? What's the most healthy way to do it? Like the best way for your feet, for your legs, I don't know. Running though, toes or full foot down? Wait, we're running on our toes? I feel like that's just like, what am I, the Portal character? What? No, she was trapped in Thrush's lantern. That's what I basically said, sort of, kind of, almost. Well, sort of, no, yes. No, but like, she was stuck. Yeah, that's all I know. That's all I got. My heel doesn't touch the ground at all when I walk. It's not toes first, then heel. It's just toes. Yeah, you need to be studied. Holy shit. What? I mean, if I'm dancing in the kitchen, I might do that, but... What? How do you wear shoes? Do you wear heels? No, I guess that doesn't make sense. Do you always walk on your... You literally just walk toes, on your toes, constantly. Isn't that, like, really bad? Because obviously that's gonna be, like, super straining on your feet. And obviously on the muscles. I think people still haven't decided on the best way to walk yet. And I think we're all trying to figure it out. Depends on the speed or distance. True, I would say the distance, most likely, there. This is the spiritual incarnation of Ionia. What the fuck does that mean? Aurelia. Aurelia sounds like Ionia, so I always think of her when you say Ionia, but I have no idea. You generally run on your toes if you do sprint? I suppose. That's actually a good point. I guess I don't think of it like that. When you run, you want momentum. If you put your heel down first, you break that forward momentum, which takes energy. Yeah, that's actually a good point. Mostly healthy is probably heel to toe, but if you walk toes first, it's probably because you have short Achilles tendons, so it's not like it's involuntary. Well, Lux changed it, so maybe it is for some people. I heard that walking on your toes is more common with autistic people. Huh. Interesting. So karma? Oh, I have no idea. Clearly. Oh, this is one of the best skins ever. I mean, she might be very naked, and that's okay, but holy moly. It's giving like a little Bollywood. It's giving Egypt. It's giving so many things. Yeah, I love it. Jade. Oh, love that. Beautiful. Beautiful. I have no idea. Unless it's Jade. Sun goddess? Because sun. Boomba. That's why I'm doing it. I'm part of me is autistic. My doctor said it. Yeah, if it's any consolation, I enjoy your autism. I think you're that part of you. I think that's a good flavor of autism. I wear regular shoes, Kat. Well, I have very wide feet, so I used to be only be able to buy skate shoes, but currently having a very worn, stretched pair of sneakers. I can't walk normally in shoes, i.e. normally for me, which is why I can't walk for long without a pause as my knees start hurting. Well, no wonder if you keep walking on your toes. If you literally walk on your toes constantly wherever you go, like, your entire feet are going to be strained. Like, everything is going to be strained. Holy shit. How are you alive? Like, honestly, I think a miracle has happened here. Sort of. Like, maybe you've been blessed by, like, an angel somewhere. 'Cause, like, you've been stabbed. Like, I think something is, like, I don't know. Like, you have this odds stacked against you, and yet you are here. It's honestly kind of, like, inspiring. I once sang at Bollywood school at a Christmas fest from school. How do you know Bollywood songs? How do you know the lyrics? I suppose you can learn language, my bad. Did I hear tism? I have been summoned. Welcome. For what it's worth, Huffle, you have great flavored tism too. No, because, like, how the part of you can be autistic because it's a spectrum set. Even I know that, and I don't have it. I'm neurotypical. I've learned to not say normal because that sounds mean. But I am boring. That's, yes. My neurons are boring. Or something. They said in my ADD investigation or diagnosis that I have things in me or something that makes me on the spectrum, but not enough to call me a really autistic. It's not kind of what this, yeah, spectrum. Yep. Just part autistic. Said maybe get some insults for the heel. Actually, that could be, yeah. That could work. I just learned how to pronounce the lyrics. I also did part in Russian. That's actually quite impressive. I can sing some French songs, but I can't really do, like, all of them, and I can't do... I know one song from Hungary. So in Hungarian, I believe. But I don't know much languages. Many languages, even. Yes, Kat, but you'd still be diagnosed if you're on said spectrum. What do you mean? Yeah, but, like, you can be you can be a lot autistic and then you can be a little autistic. Right? So, like, a part, it makes sense. It makes sense. Neurodivergent. What am I? That movie? Neurotypical is what Cat would be. Yeah, it's just, I'm just boring like that. Sorry. So if Cat doesn't want to say game, I'm guessing League, so I'm gonna be AFK on it until she comes. I have bad news, Meowie. Really bad news. I've thought about that, but never got around to it. That would definitely be a smart idea, though. Actually, now that you say it, there was no Worlds today, so I was kind of sad. How about we do half and half? We could do half League, and then half of what I was going to do originally. Because the plan was to actually progress into our lovely game, Silksong. But I feel like we've done a lot of bosses lately, just in general. Just a lot of boss fighting in general. And I think, honestly, League could feel like a little bit of less boss fighting. It could be like a lot more team fighting. So maybe we do 50-50. Which means, Zed or Muffin, if you're here at that current time when it's... Actually, that means we only have 1 hour. Holy shit. Oh, yeah, for an hour. Oopsies. Restaurants were a hard boss to beat, so no more of that. I honestly think the team might have been the boss, like in that game. I think we were kind of the problem. I wasn't part of the problem. And Straw did the dishes. So honestly, I think me and Straw were just very good. Meowie, you just screamed at everyone. And actually, you cooked some of the food, so actually you were pretty good. But I think Riley was the weak link. And then you did the dishes. I thought Straw did the dishes. Straw, were you actually a good rat? Maybe you weren't. I don't know. Thank you, Muffin, for the I don't know. You're welcome. Thank you. Straw told me to do it. At least he's delegating, I suppose. I think for outside the kitchen, me and Riley was just seating everyone. And then when there's no one there, he just said, Cat, do everything else. Straw did one and then sent me to it. What do you mean, what do I mean? Even if what you say is a little autistic, that'd still be a diagnosis. Like currently it's ADSD. And then it'd just be level 1 autism. When I was a kid, I was diagnosed with high functioning autism. It's what I was originally diagnosed as. Later, they called it Asperger's syndrome instead. So no matter where you're on the spectrum, you are one would get an ASD diagnosis. No, I'm not... Said, I'm not talking like medically. Okay? Like, him, like Meowie saying that he's part autistic in layman's terms is just saying that he is somewhere on the spectrum. I'm not talking... Like, I know what you mean. But I'm just saying that if you say... What other ways there to talk about diagnoses is literally medical? In a normal conversation. Like now, where Meowie went, I'm part autistic. That obviously just says that... You know, he is on the spectrum. For like, yeah, that. I don't know. What do you mean? Straw just experimented recipes? So you actually, wait, what? Riley was a menace? I was just trying to seat a guest and Riley just yoinked the seat with another guest. Oh yeah, Riley totally was a menace. Riley usually is. He's not a very co-op kind of fella, but that's what makes it fun. He's like a challenge in himself, you know? He's the boss fight. He also slapped people with baguettes. Yeah. I've noticed that the hard way, Riley really likes to make everything harder for everyone. Which is unfortunate. So, yeah. Game requires system restart the one time I tried to launch League. Do you want us to wait, or how long would you think that it would take? But I think we gave each other, like, the rats had obvious jobs. Like, Riley's was to seat people. I would get the recipes, throw the dishware into the kitchen for the other rats. And then, yeah, talk to the actual people. And then Riley was to seat them. That's it. And I think the kitchen just did everything else. So maybe that's why he started slapping people with baguettes. He didn't have enough, you know, enough things to do. I think Meow would just use other words to say I have autistic traits. Traits doesn't mean autistic. I've got sociopathic traits. That doesn't make me a sociopath. It just makes me have certain similar things. No, I totally know what you mean. But for instance, when you're talking about it, you're literally proving my point. You can literally say that you have sociopathic traits in a normal conversation. That's my entire point, that you can say things like that. Because you said you can't say that because that's not, you know, a medical whatever. My mother told me I'm not particularly clever, so I better do hot girl shit if I want to survive. Your mom told me to do that? What? Kind of a dick move. Oh, I think you're very clever, Lev. I still don't have ranked unlocked, so unless you want to do normal. Unfortunately, the lobby just quickly went full. I'm sorry, Lev. It is the rule. Sorry. That's why we have the rule, so I can't be the bad guy. In your eyes. And Morgana Ben, got it. Rarely gambled all our money. Now I'm pretty sure you did as well. Didn't you like help do that? According to some random doctors, I'm technically some autism stuff because I'm dyslexic. I don't think dyslexia is a spectrum thing. Is it? What? I don't agree with that, doctor. No, neither do I. I think that's crazy. I also do tend to lie a lot. Lev, come on. Dude. Can't do that. I mean, I had no expectations. Okay, fair enough. But Sed's point is that there is a difference between autistic traits and being diagnosed as on the spectrum. Someone can have autistic traits without having autism. Oh. But then I don't think you're gonna say that yourself. Like, you're not gonna say, like, I have autistic traits if you don't have autism. Maybe, actually. I don't know. I wouldn't. Actually, maybe I would. You know what? That's a good point. What support are you playing? Tom Kench, clearly. Oh god. Oh, I don't like the LeBlanc pick. That's kind of shutdowny for LeBlanc, right? I think that's pretty good. That generally means autistic traits though, unless you're just autistic and they haven't diagnosed you yet. I mean, Zed, you keep saying that you keep saying I have something. But I haven't been diagnosed with anything, and I didn't go to therapy for almost a year, so. Actually, maybe it was probably 8 months, but still. And I figured that would actually, you know, it's an expensive one as well, so I think they know. But she did say that I had like a little bit on the like OCD thing. How smart is 127 IQ? It's pretty decent, I'd say. As long as it's past 100, I think you're pretty decent. Like, you don't get stupid. Like, stupid is like, what, 70? I got great parents. If I ever see something like that, it's most likely a joke. Fair enough. Dyslexia is a spectrum. No, like on the spectrum, not the spectrum. Okay, level 4 LeBlanc, that's not too bad. Yes, that's a good point. I mean, IQ tests are pretty bad, right? Because they don't usually, like, they're usually pretty unreliable. Right. That's basically how my Meowie said. He said part autistic, but the doctor said it wasn't enough to diagnose him, i.e. autistic traits. Didn't he literally say he was on the spectrum? Well, now even I'm confused. Oh, away. You have antisocial dentensis, according to a doctor I went to when I was 7 to 8. What does that mean? Just antisocialness or something? I thought I couldn't have dyslexia because one person in school had it. That guy had a special PC with displayed the whiteboard for him. Dude, why didn't you get that? I'm saying I wouldn't be surprised if you had ADD or ADD. I'm not saying you actually have it. I'm not a doctor. No, but that, like, exactly. You keep saying I have things, and I haven't been diagnosed. I think for me, I'm just very... Like, I've said this before, but I've been around people with ADD my entire life. Like friends that I know and people that I know. And I think that's impacted me, maybe? But I actually don't have any... Well, my brain doesn't have any... My brain is the boring one. This ain't even Mental Monday, Lamau. That's actually true. Mental Monday's tomorrow. But we're gonna do 50-50. We're not only gonna do League. Oh, hello. Ooh. This one was a tower shot. She's aggressive. I like it. I do love a LeBlanc. I think LeBlanc, like, honestly, if you're good at LeBlanc, you deserve it. Like, honestly. LeBlanc is such a good character that actually has kind of a skill thing. Ooh, tower shot, baby! I should probably farm. Are you already going back? Better come right, better come. He said he was on. You said he was on the spectrum, so he said part autistic. Oh, my bad. Sorry, Meowie. It's what I do, yeah. I don't know what this means. I'm kind of scared now. Dun dun dun. Ooh, she backed up real quick. It means my doctor thought I was a sociopath when I was 7 to 8. What the fuck did you do at 7 to 8? Holy shit. I was supposed to sociopath, not psychopath. Never mind. I got them mixed up in my brain. My bad. But what kind of traits is a sociopath? Is it just kind of antisocial? Because I think that's just an introvert, no? Because psychopaths want to hurt people, right? That's like murderer type shit. But sociopaths don't want to hurt people. So... I don't know. So ringing on your mind. Oh, well, shit. Well, fuck me. Someone's gonna have to kill this woman. And it ain't me! No! Kill that woman! Kill that woman! Kill that woman! No! Fuck! You could have gotten a free kill, brother! Oh, so free. I did all the damage just so he would... I figured he would, like, see and get kill hungry. Shit. You did a test to see if you were perhaps on the spectrum, and she said you were indeed on the spectrum, and you said... They said you have 127 IQ. How do you even measure that as a side? Like, how does a... How do you measure IQ? Because obviously, there's a fuck ton of, like, different IQs. Like, I can do my nails pretty good, and that's pretty impressive, but, like, you know, I can't do rocket science. Okay, rocket scientist is probably smarter than me. Actually, that's not a good point, but... I don't know. But I think it's just one of those things where people, like, know different things. Team! You shouldn't have. A little infernal, thank you. Well, this is bad timing. Sejuani, could you just not? Yeah, they decided I'm an easy target. Great. Okay. My teacher had me sitting in very special chairs when I was young, but pretty sure that's not relevant. What kind of special chairs? I think it depends on the chair. No, I didn't mean to do that. I think psychopaths are more like trying to control people more than wanting to hurt people. Isn't it literally like they kind of like want to like hurt people? That's like the trait of psychopaths. She keeps taking tower shots, which is nice for me. Pretty sure enjoying hurting someone is sadism. She cannot not. I really cannot though. That's for real. I think I just have to be patient, but if I'm patient, there's also like a chance she can get away. And I don't want her to get away with it. Also, what's her ult again? Not like a LeBlanc enjoyer. You bested me. I didn't know which one was which. What the fuck, bro? That's still, I think. How am I supposed to know which one's which? Break it up. There's only one IQ, but multiple types of intelligence. IQ is only a pattern recognition test, basically. That's kind of wild. And it really depends on, like, because obviously you can be very academic, I don't know. You can be good academically, but that's also such a, like, you only need to be good at memorizing things, really, technically. And you can be very, like, good at writing papers or something. Like the other kind of academically. But I think that's also just a little bit of creativity instead. And there's emotional intelligence. And there's wisdom. And there's so many different kind of like emotional maturity. Like there's so many kinds of intelligence. And foresight to like, you know, to have like, you know, the foresight to kind of see how things gonna go and things like that. So IG cannot not. No, IG can, probably not. Invictus Gaming? I don't know. They don't seem that stupid. Maybe on League, but I don't know. Where'd she keep going? Woman, where are you going? Top lane. Top lane. Top lane. Top lane. Top lane. Top lane. Top lane, don't do this. Okay, now I'm doing this. Ah, you missed. Well, that could have gone better, but it also could have gone worse. But I did have to flash, so we'll see how this goes. The greatest benefit of travel is not seeing new lands, but seeing people with new eyes. Aww, it's actually quite sweet. Ah! I've invested! What in the fuck, dude? She can now climb walls. Huh. I could use a ganker too. By anyone. I've been ganked twice already. So maybe I can... If the jungler's like, no, I can't gank already. When they've ganked twice. Love y'all, good night. Good night, Ash. Also, read my last longer message. I mean, we might skip back to it, but I have zero clue if you missed it or just doing the cat thing. I think I missed it. Would you mind posting it? Pretty please? Pretty, 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 please. Please don't be in the bush. Thank you. Do, 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 do. Do I get stacks for shooting you? No, I do not. I've started this for you. You're welcome. You missed. See, I'm helpful. This is me. Okay, don't tell Kha'Zix this, but we're only doing this so that we can get ganked later on. No, no, no! Ah! Okay, why am I- oh my god, I'm gonna die. Jesus Christ. That could have gone way better. Fucking hell. Sivir! No! If you did like a little bit of damage, I could have ulted it. I keep thinking like I can't ult it. Oh. How? Who helped me? What? That doesn't make any sense. How did you die, Levok? What? I don't know. I'm gonna be real. Someone who understood turret shots. But I thought that was the clone. Does hurting the clone actually do damage to the normal one? Oh my god, that's amazing! Thank you for being good at League and telling me things. Kha'Zix, you're legendary. Thank you. What does that mean? Oh, are you gotta be kidding me! Every time! Psychopaths don't usually want to hurt people. Psychopaths just mean a lack of impaired empathy, antisocial behavior, and egotistic actions. Sociopathy is similarly lack of ire, impaired empathy, antisocial behavior, and manipulative behavior. Okay. They sometimes used interchangeably, but sociopaths are generally more emotional and conform attachments, while psychopaths are generally more calculating and can't have actual emotional connections. I think I might become a sociopath after this game. Shouldn't I? I'm sad. I thought the tower would hit her. We're coming to the rescue. I missed. Okay. Or Renekton's dead here. Tax. I was just getting his thing. I was making sure he wasn't going back for Pantheon, but Pantheon left, so I guess it doesn't matter. I'm just out here trying to be helpful for the team, and the team just going, you know what, I don't need that. Also, my tower is gone, but you know, we didn't need that either. See, now it's gonna be easier to kill her, maybe. Or harder. No. Okay, that wasn't like the best idea. I will give you that. But it was an idea. And look, we got a flower from it. Oh, well, fuck me. Jesus Christ. I don't like this LeBlanc. She's pretty good. I'm not gonna sit and lie to you. She's good. Maybe just because I'm bad. But I think she's good. Ah! Fucking hell, man. It's hard being a tiny man in this world. I did send pictures of my boots and pictures if you want to see. I thought you sent pictures of the forest. But still, yeah, okay. I'll check it later. At least we're getting more flowers. I think. I sing it all. Heroes. Please don't be in the bush. Please don't be in the bush. Thank you. The vision's a bit questionable. For feck's sake. None of us have that thing, so we can destroy them. Team, you're welcome. I put them in a cage. Good luck. Everyone just kind of left instantly. We instantly backed away. Pantheon or Pantheon? We have not won yet. No, this is the first game, so I don't know. Speaking of chess, I've been slowly trying to relearn it again. Been mainly doing puzzles though to remember patterns of endgame strats. I did pick up my streak though, but I'm on an 18 streak. But yeah, I'm guessing you have one of those apps. In fairness, I have one of those on my phone too, but I never play it. Hopefully I'll be my own streak. Hey, nice. I hope you do. Can I like get a free kill somewhere? Who's like an easy target? Because LeBlanc is fucking not at this current moment. I would like LeBlanc to stop harassing me. In fairness, she doesn't actually kill me herself. It's just constantly her and 2 tanks or 1. She has like a pack. She has like fucking followers. It's kind of wild. Oh, she's top lane. Well, that's not very good. Maybe we can go Frodic on here, since they're all top lane. Technically, that could be a play. Kha'Zix is also top lane, so that's kind of problematic, but, Sejuani is a top, I think. Can't do auto without Meowie. That's true. Depends on if Meowie wants to do it. Should have won 3 games by now. You're right. You're so right. Okay, Otacon now, right? That's like the logical solution here. Also, Tahm Kench, I'm gonna stay close to you because if those bitches pull up, I want you to just... I can't say that because it's gonna sound weird, but I want you to save me in the way that Tahm Kench saves people. Pretty please. Just om nom nom, you know, type shit, right? All on your... I mean, I'm not gonna fight LeBlanc. I don't really feel like it, so I won't. Personally, I prefer Pant off. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. Pants are kind of shit. It depends on the pants, of course, but like, I'm honestly such a like... not... Is our tower there? I'm such a like enjoyer of like not... I don't know. Is that the real... No. That bard is a nuisance. In fairness, my wall there was pretty mid. Just like me today. Riley, how many games of Leaving have you won today? Just curious. Hi, Bard. We did go, Takan. It's a good point. Okay, Bard is now mid lane somehow. Jesus, he's fast. I don't want to push any further, I'm scared too. Might as well go join them mid. Seven? I thought you didn't have League installed. How have you won 7 games? God, I think almost done 1,000 puzzles the past year. I think highest streak is 22. It's not too bad. Difference between us. No, Sivir. But he's there. Okay. Suppose that's an option. Are they going for dragon, maybe? Should... I don't know where they're at. Yep, they're doing dragon. Okay, we just gave that away. I honestly can sometimes see how that can happen in Pro League because it's not very obvious. That was good play. No, no, Tompkins. Tompkins, help me. Tompkins, help me. Do something, please. Thank you. See? Crying works. The ambulance is always called. Baby! Fuck yeah. I'm live. No, but pants are kind of like mid. I don't know. I think we should all be pantsless. Like all the time. I don't know. Skirts, dresses, don't care. You do your thing. I don't need League installed to win. Actually, that's a good point. If you don't have League installed, I'm pretty sure you do win automatically. Mr. Kha'Zix, are you good there? Well, he could have died, but he didn't because he's not squishy. But, eh. You don't have the weird edge between socks and tights? Yeah. However, if you have the thin ones, they always break. Depends on which one you have. Which ones you have. But yeah, I used to... I don't even think I have any more anymore. I have the thin ones, but I don't have any ones like that. Like the normal ones. Maybe Pantheon would like to get a kill here. See you again. Oh, there's way too many people. I'll do what I can and leave. Bye. Hope you're good. How are you still alive, by the way? No, for fuck's sake. Kha'Zix, do something! Not again! Sejuani, what is your problem with me? I swear to God, I hate you. It's just chasing. It's just that stupid fucking furball going slowly towards me like a fucking... like a fucking boss battle. Help. 22 is good. Just slightly annoyed that every time I fucked up my streak, it was something obvious that I missed. Like a bishop would have covered a queen if I went in with it and shit like that. Oh, I thought it was like a streak where you play every day. Like what? Also, Lev, I have heard people enjoy the ones that they look like the thin ones, but they are actually thick. And they have fur inside, I think, to actually keep you warm for winter. If you, for instance, like me, live in colder climates. Which is nice. Riley, I hope you dream about losing League games. It'll be deserved. Well, no tower for them. That's pretty good. I will say I've had pretty much, like, a pretty good cage rate this entire game. I wouldn't say that every cage has been super successful in the actual, like, the caging itself is good, but, like, it hasn't been very good statistically on murders. Which is unfortunate. I missed. Again. Like, I caged them and there's fucking... Sejuani just chased me anyway. Yeah. I don't get it. Sejuani's just too broken. In fairness, we did have a lag spike yesterday as well, which is weird. It's back again. It's all green for me. Did I drop frames? A tiny bit, yeah. I think my internet's a little bit up and down. In fairness, I hate my company. The actual company I pay big top dollar just to get the internet that I do. And yet they are so fucking finicky. It'll be like, hey, you kind of sucked at this, right? Big lag. Stop doing that. And then they're like, well, not much we can do. You gotta call the specific hour. I don't know. They're super cheap. Or they're not cheap, but the company itself is cheap. I don't like them very much. But it is what it is. I can't really control it. But I'll complain. Heimerdinger really wants my tower, I've noticed. I think we can get Bard here now. Jesus Christ. Look at everyone's health bar and then look at mine. I am always the target. I do not understand it. Am I just pushing too much? Like, is that really? Like, there was 3 people around me. I don't get it. My intern does this rude thing where it expects me to pay for using their internet. Like, hello, me using it should be payment enough. No, that's not what I mean. I mean, I pay a lot of money to get the actual numbers that I want. And, like, I'm, you know, paying them plenty of money. But, they're not, like, delivering those numbers, if that makes any sense. Pantheon's Loki carrying, and I'm so here for it. Every time I'm in trouble, I'm kind of carrying because I have the most kills some fucking how. But he's always there when I need it because I have a fuck ton of damage, but I can't do a shit with it because they just... That's why they're targeting me! Oh my god, it all makes sense. Holy shit, that does make sense. Abandon! Well, maybe we should have been like 5 people there. Cause that took a lot of HP from me. Oh, Tom Kench. They're just gonna keep taking away his health bar, unfortunately. Do I sell Dorans? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. It's fine. I recently discovered that, yeah. And Pesto goes quite well. I'm cooked. Jesus. They're everywhere. I can't go anywhere. Well, team, that's up to you. I don't know. Can't go anywhere. So my current food addiction, pesto is delicious. I've never actually had the other pesto, but it's like a pesto where it's like orange. But normal pesto is lovely. ISPs can be assholes at times. I've been lucky with mine. There was some issues when they merged with another company, but most of that was because my router was like 15 years old. After they sent me a brand new router for free, I haven't had any issues. In fairness, they have offered to send me a new router, but then I'm gonna have to pay for the shipment and stuff like that. And I haven't really decided, because sometimes that could be a downgrade. Like, they always name it as like, oh, this is such an upgrade thing, but it's not always. The fact that I got 4 people in a cage, that just goes to show that, like, the team isn't like a dive team either, so we're having a really hard time to deal with anything here. Also, the fact that she doesn't get stuck there is so bullshit. Look at my health bar. Jesus. Okay, just play careful, team, please. I just need a little bit of health. Maybe get the Renekton with me, if we can. Please? Oh, shit. If we all would have dived that, I think we could have got it. Also, why does Heimerdinger have 6 thingies? I don't know what I died from. Oh my god, I died from the turret. Shit. Yeah, it is cottage cheese, yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of like cottage cheese. I think it's just because all those like low carb recipe cottage cheese, like they're always cottage cheese. It's not a common brand here, but I think it's the same thing. Yeah. I can't stand the texture. You can, if you actually, it does change texture if you just stir it. The bubbles that are in it, you can just stir it with a spoon and then it gets like normal. You can try that, Sid. If you want to, of course. I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna say sorry to the team because I think I did pretty okay. Obviously, I was dispositioned a lot, but I think I did pretty well. Like, I did so much fucking damage at the end there, but like, there was fucking nothing I could do against that big fuck-off Sejuani just going for me every time. I don't know. Just really unlucky type shit. Were you can? I never knew that. Yeah, I didn't like it either until you like stir it. And it obviously depends on what you do with it as well. I can't stand to eat it by itself. Like, I think people do that. I'm not sure. Or like, I'm gonna need like other things, or I'm gonna need to have it in something, you know what I mean? I don't care for mozzarella, so it being smaller makes it taste better for you. That makes sense. It's similar to mozzarella. Yeah, just a lot better health-wise. Seju doesn't have MR, so if they kill you, no one can kill her. Yeah, and it was just this constant thing of like Sejuani shooting 1E, me not being fast enough to actually dodge it, and then 5 people diving me. Like, every time. It was just so shit. Wait, who are we missing? Oh. Lev, how are you still not level 30? Yeah, Lev, play more. You mean she used her ult? Is that what that is? When she throws the... I thought that was the E. I didn't know that either. It tastes like it tastes nothing alike. I don't think they're very similar. Is Muffin done? I'm not sure. I mean, might as well queue. It's gonna take like 6 minutes. So if someone wants to join, then I don't know. I don't think mozzarella and cottage cheese are that similar, but they're both white cheeses, sort of thingy. I'm gonna get cake then, or wait. I can take care under Q? What do you mean? They're both very bland to you. I think mozzarella is like an added thing. Like if you get a pasta that like is super spicy or super like tasteful, and then you have that mozzarella at the top, like I think that just adds to it. Same thing with like pizza. One of my favorite like Italian pizzas, if we're talking like Italian pizza, not IKEA pizza or American pizza, strictly Italian pizza with pepperoni mozzarella, you can't beat it. Like there's no way. Just oof, so good. Mozzarella baked into the edges of a pizza? What? Why have I not heard about that? I've heard of like stuffed crust, but that's usually like not mozzarella, because mozzarella is kind of not expensive, but I think it's like one of the more, well, not pricier obviously, because not that pricey, but I think obviously a cheddar or like a normal cheese is gonna be cheaper for something like that. One of the things I miss about NA, I'm sure other places do that, but I haven't heard about more mozzarella baked into the other edges. That actually sounds really nice. Goodbye, kitty cat. Thank you. I don't know how I feel about that specific nickname, I'm not gonna lie. But goodbye. Good night. Also, I gotta say, Meowie, it's way too early for gingerbread cookies. I don't think I don't... Someone had to say it. It's too early. Okay? It's too early. We're not doing Christmas until at least November. When it turns the 1st, you're free to do whatever you want, okay? But we will not be having any fucking Christmas shit until November. It's early, but I respect the boldness. No. No, it's a, like, no. Also, I figured out a thing about this, right? I figured out a thing. Because I saw 2 posts today, which in my brain makes so much sense together. First of them was an ad for Christmas. Now, that's not going to make sense to you yet. But the other one that I saw was a picture of before and after, like, the millennium shift, right? Where, like, a picture of a car park with a bunch of cars, where a lot of cars are red, yellow, orange, blue, green, all these colors, right? All these colors. And then it's a picture of like today, where most cars are like gray, black, like a normal car park. They're very like bland colors, right? Same thing with houses. Houses used to be like more colorful. Decoration in houses used to be more like, think of the 60s, very like colorful and stuff like that. Very palette-y, very colorful. And humans, psychologically, are affected by color. Fun fact, if you didn't know that. There's different thingies about that. I think yellow makes you like a little bit like chill and then like mellow type shit. Blue is supposed to be like trustworthy. There's a bunch of things about that, but that's not the point. The point being is that I think Christmas is so widely like, I think everyone has the same feelings about Christmas, not only because everyone thinks of family, but I also think it sells so good because of color. And I think it's a small psychological thing, but I think it makes a difference. I really do. I think there's something about Christmas where it's so colorful and like I think so. Because every day, everything, if you think like now today, if you walk in a car park, you're gonna see mostly bland colors. In people's homes, you're gonna see mostly bland colors. Like, when's the last time you saw someone paint a color, like paint their wall yellow or orange or green? Like, I haven't for a while. You know? I think there's something to do with that. You're not allowed to do any Christmas stuff before Halloween. True. Thank you. I still have a bag of Christmas gifts from last year in my hallway that I haven't unpacked yet and put away yet. That you were supposed to give to people, or that you received. If you received them, that's actually kind of mean, no? Like, they probably put a lot of effort into that. Blue is such a boring color. You'll never catch me loving blue. I think the fact that, like, all of the big companies, like Twitter used to be blue, Facebook is blue, Steam is blue, Discord is kind of blue, there's probably Skype used to be blue. Like, there's a lot of blue, right? Maybe it's a Blitz jungle. Or Bard, probably Bard. Probably Bard. I think, I'm not sure. But no, I think there's something about blue that just, I don't mind blue. I think blue is quite a pretty color. I think blue and pink are, like, pretty nice together. They give me that, like, kind of good vibes type shit. Yeah, blue, the color of trust, exactly. So people, like, trust it. Therefore, like, they did, like, a fuck tons of studies on that. And so they all had blue. Blue being the male color doesn't help it. I'm just like think there's like, I think nowadays the more the people that I know, the men that I know, they like purple now. And the women that I know now like blue, which is kind of weird. I don't know if that's for more people out there, but I've met so many like guys who like purple, which is, it's never blue, it's always purple now. And I think that's kind of nice, because that shows that they're comfortable in, you know, I don't know, having a less, I don't know. It feels like blue, like it feels like they were kind of determined to like blue, like you have to like blue because you're a boy type shit. It was presents that I got last year. Said, that's kind of mean. People probably worked a lot, like, on those gifts. I know I'd be upset if people didn't open my Christmas presents. Honestly. The color of the Discord logo is called Blurple. Did you figure that out while, like, one time loading into Discord? And Wumpus used to look different. And also wasn't called Wumpus. And I think he looked way different or something. I don't know. I'm not sure, actually. Purple, the color of luxury? Eh. When I think luxury, I don't really think purple, but it used to be a very, I think back in like the Egyptian times, purple was considered luxury, yeah. I like green. Dark green. I don't like this type of green. Like the kind of puke green. But I like dark, velvety, dark green. That is so bussin' to me. I missed. I also missed that. Okay. Blue used to be the feminine color less than 100 years ago, but at some point they switched. And pink used to be the boy color? I doubt that. How do you know? How do we know? Orange is slept on. Orange is a nice color. Like a nice sunset. The golden hour, you know? Bar jungle? Either they'll stomp us or we'll stomp them. Only one way to find out. They're opened. I just put them in a bag when I got home and didn't take them out. Why not? I don't know. That also seems kind of mean. It's just like you just left them there. It's like they mean nothing to you. I guess it supposedly depends like on the gift. Like if something's super like cute and wholesome, then it's a bit worse if you just left it there. Dark green is such a mood. Honestly though, yeah. I think like if you have like a late night office type shit, a dark green in like the foyer or something could be such a vibe. Like dark emeraldy green, you know? And somehow it just feels like they'd have really nice coffee or something. Really expensive type shit. And like little chocolates that they leave out for people to just eat. You know what I mean? Don't know what kind of office it would be, but that's the vibes. Staring at the across the room. The girl with the bigger boots does the stomping. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. And one of these days, these boots are gonna walk out over you. I can't do that deep with my voice, but I can pretend. Ari is using every single mana that Ari ever had to try and do anything, which is entertaining. Like what I see you getting closer. Hey, trendsetter, I see. Dark green velvety chairs. Oh, like a little cafe or something. I could fuck with that. Bet you're looking for something new. In the early 1900s, pink was considered the boys' color. Where are you getting this information for? Because that seems weird. Maybe it's just because I'm so societally, like, fucked by, like, blue and pink, but, like... I don't know. I can either high or low. I used to be a... What the fuck is that called again? Someone actually asked me about this a while ago, but I don't know what it's called. Like when you do the high pitch in like a choir type shit. What is that called? Actually, I'd be surprised if any of you knew. Because like, that's kind of a weird thing to know. My throat always hurts when I try to sing... Yeah! Soprano! Is that actually what it's called? I think it is. Yeah, I used to be a soprano. Really high pitched type shit. Get ready for the fallout. Pretty sure that's common knowledge. I don't know. It's not for me. And I used to be it, so it says a lot. I'm gonna have a positive mental attitude about this one. Okay, Silas, pop off. I got no, I got no. Ba-da-da-da. I feel like she'd be here by now. And there's 3 bot even, so I think I got this. I think I've been a little less offensive here. Just like, I've just been kind of looking at what she's doing. Instead of like actually fighting back. Since, I don't know, she's very entertaining in how she plays. In a really weird way. Probably generational. You'd be like, where's your... I don't know. Where's the actual, like... I don't know. Stats about this? I should have stunned her, but it didn't. I walked into it. And there was a blitz. Fuck. I'm getting really stomped here. By a shit Ari, nonetheless. She's just all over the place. Probably generational thing. It wasn't until the 90s that pink started to be super pushed to females, like kids' toys and stuff. Before that was rare to specifically choose a color for toys marketed for girls. Disney was a huge part because of their movies in the 90s, creating the whole girly culture. Such as what movies? Or what type of... in what way? She never actually gets stunned somehow. I feel like she's right in there. At least I got more tower. Like, she's right in there. She should totally get fucked by that, but she doesn't. I don't have my W. I don't have nothing here. He didn't have his E, though. Oh, top lane. I can get one hit more. I think I got him. Of course. I keep thinking that I hit Ari, but she doesn't. She just doesn't get hit. I really don't understand. Like, it's right on top of her, and she just doesn't care. Yeah, we're fucking cooked here. I wonder where Heimerdinger went. Okay, he's right there. I can take him. Okay, now I'm just taking... Actually, Pantheon's going mid. That's amazing. Perfect. Jesus. Oh, Pantheon, that's... I don't know about that. Isn't there like 3 people there? Ah, you do you, buddy. There's a well-known image of FTR in a dress from when he was a child. You surviving that was a miracle? Nah, skill. Sort of. We're swapping, I was just covering. Please, can we? I don't know why, like, she's really bad. But that's also why I can't predict her fucking moveset or so. I don't know. If you would like to get her, I think she's pretty bad. And I do have a lot of tower, like, well, it's not a lot technically, but I reckon you didn't like going against Heimerdinger anyway, and I'll get free, easy, like, type shots on the thing, so. It's a good swap, I think. Plus, Heimerdinger doesn't seem very, you know, reactive towards damage, which is amazing for me. Also, that was kind of on him, no? I don't know. I have no idea where they are. To make it out alive, so you chase it. It's deep in your bones, go and take it. Good night, Joker. Sleep tight. Prove yourself in. Where the fuck is Ari then? If Heimerdinger is mid, where the fuck is Ari? Is she swapping? Rise. I'm so confused. Are they just letting me take? Oh. Found her. I suppose in fairness, I overstayed. But, yeah. He ulted to get to me, so it's only fair. Oh, Stroh's not having a good time. I'm not having a good time. This is bad. And that's that tower gone. And I have no teleport, so that tower is actually gone. Who needs a tower, right? When you can have a fed Ari that actually isn't even that good. Kill me. Okay, team fight time, right? Because now we've lost a tower, so team fight. Yippee! Sorry. It's a thing of heart. It just does it automatically. Rise, rise. Please don't have war vision. Okay, that's decent. Silas, I'm sorry I'm not covering my lane. No. And Ari's gotten 2 towers. At least I got a tower while she was there. Chillcam super strong and our bot lane is ahead. Okay, that's good. That's good, thank you. I'm sorry, Silas. One-hearted, but I'm just getting started. Hearted, love, love. Oh, big fuck off tower, turret thing. Pantheon was stuck behind a fucking ult. I couldn't do shit there. I wanted to follow you, but I couldn't do fucking dick. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The Kaiser's farming 10 CS per minute. Okay, that is pretty good. I'm taking their tower. I don't care. If Ari's gonna take our tower, I'm taking hers. Do not give a shit. My tower, bitch. See, she's mid lane. She doesn't even know shit. Okay, maybe I won't get the entire thing. Also, I have sneaking suspicions that I shouldn't be here long. I feel like there's a bard incoming. Or a Heimerdinger, for that matter. No. Target me. Target me. No, don't target me. Okay, Silas, you're welcome. I saved you. I probably shouldn't have died, like, to save you, but at least I saved you. So that's good. I didn't realize you ulted. As with the colors and the swaps, you can check pink and blue gender, culture, and the health of children. It's technically about pediatric practice, but talks about cultural normals, both current and historical, has influenced things. Is it a book? Is it what kind of medium is it? Sorry. I got you, homie. You will continue to be fed for as long as I am in this game. As long as you kill Ahri, like really brutally. You can do whatever you want. You just need to do it like once. Or maybe like 3 times. Three times would be preferable. But it's okay if you do it less, I suppose. Yippee! Retribution! Revenge! I take that back, Mr. Silas. You don't have to kill him if you don't want. Oh, Kai'Sa's popping off. It's pretty cool. No, Kai'Sa, don't you dare kill Kai'Sa. Okay, Kai'Sa's alive. That's all we need. Okay, team. We protect Kai'Sa at all fucking costs. Okay. We should be zoning top lane. It's a book? Okay. Oh my god, the Ezreal kill now is glorious. That's actually really good. That will slow them at least. What? But I hit him! Man, this game sucks. What is that? Riot. More of a collection of studies and articles, but it's available in book form. But there was 2 more messages. Oh, sorry about that. Oh. It's just chasing Kai'Sa. I can read the messages in just a little while. He's gonna try and hook us through the wall. Fuck, we need vision. I don't know. I don't think that's a good idea. We're only two. Let's wait for the people. Oh shit. That could have gone better. Maybe we can try and steal it. Pantheon, that's a nice ult, but they have too much vision. Kai'Sa! 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 She's right there! Oh, well. There's plenty of resources available for history surrounding gender associations. There's one called Cinderella Ate My Daughter. Dispatches from the front lines of the new girl culture, which is about the rise of girly girl slash pink culture. That is actually very interesting. I don't know. I thought it was kind of biological, but it just made sense to me because I do realize now that it might be more, you know, Barbies are usually pink and everything, so that, and cars are, well, cars are always like red, I feel like. I don't know. Maybe blue packaging. Kai'Sa wants to all in here? Weird, but I'll do it. I guess it's a bad idea, but I'm doing it. Kai'Sa told me to. Not that Kai'Sa seems to... I don't know. Kai'Sa has less kills than me. Maybe she doesn't know what she's talking about. The Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast? But that's all different color palettes. And different everything. No? Pocahontas is all about all the colors. Cinderella's blue. The Little Mermaid's like green. A lot of green. Maybe we don't have like tanks enough or something. Yeah, Little Mermaid's like a lot of green and red, obviously. Beauty and the Beast is yellow. And a lot about like, I don't know. Pocahontas, Colors of the Wind. Using color to force dissociation, but that doesn't make any sense. That makes zero sense, actually. If I'm being honest. Because all of those examples have different color palettes. Pocahontas was also like indigenous, and she was singing about all the colors of the wind, not just pink. And even if you bought them, like, obviously, I think Barbie's the biggest, like, well, culprit there, or whatever you want to call it. Excuse me. If we're gonna, like, you know, put it to something, I highly doubt that, you know, I think Disney's been pretty good about generally having a different color palettes and stuff like that. big fuck off turret can die. Jesus, the small turret almost killed me. Okay, the music has stopped again. That's what I get for not using the right one.
Steady is stagnant. Your team has destroyed a turret.
I think we're winning. No, stay. No, stay. Stay. Come on. Fine. Are we staying or what? Okay. That's good. They don't know. It's fine. Well, they probably know, but they can't do shit about that. Bard might try something though. I'm excited. Come on, Bard.
I choose to.
It was the advertising, not the movies themselves. Like Cinderella was in pink text and ads. Little Mermaid was a lot of pastels. Green, red, pink. That's still like, well, I get your point. I just don't see how they, like, for instance, the whole thing about, if you said the same thing about Barbie, I would completely, like, buy it, but obviously I wasn't there for the 90s when, like, The Mermaid came out, but I was there for a lot of the other ones. And it just feels like that's not really true. I don't know, you're probably right though. Like, I don't have any evidence for this, I have the feeling, which isn't much to go on, obviously. Alright, Winions, pop off. I'm glad we won against the Ahri, I'm not gonna lie. Feels good. She had more kills than me. But did she have more damage? Let's find out. That was pretty good. I'll give it to Silas and to Kai'Sa. I'm not gonna lie. Me and Straw, I think, struggled early game. And then we popped off after. She actually did have more damage than me. Huh. Such a weird playstyle, but I suppose it worked for her. I'm gonna sip on this drink while I'm fucked up. And by the mid-90s or 80s, if gray, blue, and black toys were exclusively marketed to boys, then over 80% of the pink toys were exclusively marketed to girls. That was part of the push. And green. Yeah, I think that for my childhood, I think all of my brother's toys were always like green. Hammer freaking one-shot me. Yeah, ult. Silas is really weak early in the jungle, I guess. I think it kind of worked. Also, I'm probably gonna take a short break and go pee. But, you were there when they existed, not when they came out. Why would they put up ads for movies already out when they're just selling them at that point? No, I'm saying that I was there for the also, for the toys. Like, for the toys that was, you know, my age and stuff like that. Like, obviously. And it doesn't feel like they were all pink. It doesn't feel like the Barbie ones, yes, but it doesn't feel like the whole Disney ones were. I don't know. That's what I mean. Like in my childhood. Maybe that was a new change anyway. I don't know. But, one last one because I completely forgot the other one. So, fuck it. Let's climb, people. I'll be right back. No, I know, said, but I mean the ads too. I'll be right back. Go grab yourself a snack or grab yourself a drink. I'll be back. Hello. Hi. I'm back. Winter, was that your last time? Last game? I don't think I've ever had a Disney toy. I think I did. You think? I'm gonna need a... I mean, technically, no. Straw. What about your second account? What about your second account? No? Still bad? Still minus 30? It's like level 9. But you played League all the time. How are you only level 9? Aren't you supposed to be like super good at this game? Super fast leveling or something? In fairness, how is this estimated 0.50? I think the only toys I had was a few cars, similar to Hot Wheels cars, maybe even was. I don't know. I think for me, I had like a fuck ton of different ones. Like a lot probably came from family and like just like things that other people have had before me. I had a normal ass teddy bear, like a teddy type teddy. He was a bear. Still have him. Like, I think he's in the basement. And yeah, I had like all sorts of shit. I had Pokemon things, I had Disney things, Barbies, Legos, I had cars. My brother got this cool ass fucking like it wasn't a truck, what was it? A tractor. That shit was bussin' when I was a small child. Love that motherfucker. Imagine being good. Fuck you need to imagine for. Yeah, just be good. Just get good. Duo is better than trio since a lot of people who flex play 3-stack. You're overestimating my leveling ability. Okay, fair enough. Sorry about that. What am I good at? A smolder band. That's interesting. There's no Morgana ban, which could be bad. Oh, banger. My support, please, mashallah. Thank you. It's because he was called Marshall, but I read it as mashallah. I did do 2 ARAMs yesterday and got Pantheon and popped off, so that felt like a sign to go sleep. Fair, fair. Is that a Lux mid, do you think? Or a Lux ADC? Could be a nightmare. Brother, how's it going? Get your body moving. You're shaking, you know you has no right to say no. Tonight it's ready, set, go. And I don't know this part. Does anyone know this part? I'm against Lux. I think. Honestly, Seraphim... Lux top probably mixed mid Lux. What they're missing. Ain't got time to lay low. Your knees are bending, so it's time to get up and let go. I'll be a comfort pick. I mean, it's Zaya and Zac, right? Wait, Zac could be jungle. No, Fiddle. Fiddle support? I'm so confused. Silas mid? Lux bottom with Zaya? And then Fiddle top? Or Fiddle... It's either Zac or Fiddle top, right? Slash jungle. Yeah, this is a confusing one. Anti-heal's going crazy this game. Oh shit, yeah. Silas top? What? Nobody was right. Straw said Lux mid, and Huffle said Lux top, and it was neither. What is this game? What? This is so strange. I'm just glad that Zac isn't, you know, jungle. Yeah, Lux is mid. Oh, wait. Wait, okay. Okay, you were... No. Okay, you were right. I said Lux top as a joke. You're just saying that. So we get it right. You can get it because I like you just the way you are. Could be at 8. I read that as ad. Silas is just doing ads now. You are like you. Can't even buy. One loves you best. Talk to me, girl. It's not nothing, you got a flaw for me. Touch my love, it's free. Just you and me. Look it up till we get it right. There's a Lux here. Perfect soulmates. Can you get that yourself? Baby girl. It's okay, I just gotta think that I stack and she doesn't, and that's it. Did Morgana get it? Loves you best. What is Morgana wanting help with? Got a phone for me. Touch my love, it's free. Just you and me. Till we get it right. She's level 2, so she got it? Okay, good, thank you. Okay, bot lane. Actually, that was top lane too. I just almost forgot to talk to my landlord so you can open the gate tomorrow. What? Why can you not do that? Oh, I missed everything there, but it's okay. I just really, yeah. If I can't reach him tomorrow, I'll have to carry all my boxes like 200 meters. Oh. Well, good luck. I suppose. I doubt well, it depends on the landlord, I suppose. Maybe if he's a gamer, you'll be fine. Banger. Honestly, this is honestly only going on because, I don't know, recommended. This is not on the playlist. Iron Mouse? Yeah. Why back? Full HP and half mana? Nah. Buying. Maybe I get my mojo back, you know what I mean? The mojo ain't good right now. Oh. 2 minions at least. Oh, stop moving in front of the minions, please. Or, I mean, go in front of the minions, not behind. Go tower. Oh, that was so not worth it. I thought there was gonna be 2 tower shots at least. Well, now we're actually backing because no mana. Not the best idea I've ever had, but picking up 12 packages tomorrow. Why don't you order like a little bit in between? Do you like order everything together? Walked into that. And now I'm low as get. She's doing a great job of zoning. Or I'm letting her do a great job of zoning by just walking into everything. No need to go to the gym. Actually, that's a good point. See, silver lining. I could technically kill her here. Nope, I cannot. I can, but she just has to make a mistake. That's unfortunate. It happens. The 9 of the packages was a singular order. They just couldn't fit anything in one box. Why not order home then if there are like so many? Like if I know I'm ordering something heavy, I might as well like just get it at home. Like pay the extra whatever it is. Saves a lot of effort. Or if it's fragile as well. Because then if it's broken, if it comes broken, it's not your fault. Bot lane, there's a lot of people there. I stack, she doesn't. That's all I gotta remember. Morgana did not give a single shit. I do tend to avoid home delivery in general since I can't predict my sleep schedule. So if it's delivered the week after, I'd not know since I wouldn't be awake in time. Oh yeah, that very much depends on area, doesn't it? I have really nice neighbors as well. So like even if I left like a package or something, I'm sure like no one would pick it up. Like my neighbors regularly leave their packages out. So I don't think that should be an issue. Morgana would not have been able to help anyway. What do you mean? How not? She has Q. That would have been so helpful. I would have loved that. Or just zoning. I mean, you know when I saved you before. Right? Like, it could have been one like those. Like, I didn't do much there technically. I just kept you alive. I don't know why, but I'm sort of like attracted to her, her cues somehow. I just tend to, I get lost in them somehow, and just I roam towards them. I keep doing it. Oh come on, Cage! That should have been right on that woman. She does not deserve that twice in one fucking go. The farming game isn't doing great, but I suppose it could be worse. Ow. She was on the objective. Would you rather she sat and did nothing but watch mid to babysit? No, totally not. But she could have come down and then we could have, if we won the fight, which we actually could have probably. And then, especially if she knew a little bit where Fiddle might have been. Because Fiddle came down. If we would have won that fight, it would have been like 100% 3 grubs instead of 2. Punished. Yippee! Finally. The fruiting slip while fruiting pause. I do know I'm very attracted to her cues. Well, it's Lux. Who is it? There's a reason she has the most skins. People just want to see her naked. Well, people just want to see her skin. I wouldn't have an issue with that either, but I try avoiding that nowadays since I don't trust that one new neighbor. You know which one? You think she'd do something to your packages? Isn't she like in love with you? Wouldn't that do the... Oh, maybe she'd take the... and see... Oh, they delivered it to my address. Oh, I see your point. I think she got 3 grubbies. I love how you say grubbies. They have that, right? I want to get Zach here. He's kind of in a tricky situation. Okay, 2 kills. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. And we're gonna probably want to take... Did we take Dragon? What happened to Dragon? Dragon? Oh, you're gone. Maybe he went to sleep. They don't die, people. It's okay. The dragon's fine. Shh, don't worry about it. She's just strange. She jumps between, like, super flirty 1 second, then call me a psychopath the next. This is a new development, isn't it? I thought she was super flirty, like, really, really flirty. Like, a bit too much. Thank you, Lux, for that lovely... That did more than half, well, almost half my health. And that's a 3rd left, thanks. That's 2 E's, by the way. And she has 1 item. Tell me again how balanced she is. Yeah, that's balanced, by the way. That's so fucking balanced. Jesus. Obviously, you can dodge it by hearing it. But the fact that it's... Yeah. That's fucking wild. Oh, 3. Get her. On her, people. Stun her. You missed, Rakan. There was 3 people there. And Rakan failed. Wait, does Rakan even have CC? I don't know anything about Rakan. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I think he has CC, no? That's an easy kill for a team. Oh wait, where did Pantheon go? Pantheon, you were supposed to help me, not die. Duh. Rakan gonna charm Ananok up, and he did not neither. I fought the rest of them. Well, why? There's 1 squishy, and you fought the only ones who weren't. Why? Plus, I was coming up. You could have waited for 2 seconds. Brother, we need... Okay, hear me out. We need to work on this teamwork, okay? The teamwork... I swear to God, I'm gonna crash out. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please don't. You are so good. I just think we miscommunicated there a little bit with the pings. Rakan's charm is his ult. What about the knockup then? I'm going to need help in this lane currently. Morgana, they know. If Morgana can get a Q down, that would be great. No. Okay. Morgana, not on the thingies. I want you to get a Q on the enemies. You missed like half of them. You missed me. But then again, I missed me too. We don't know where the fuck Fiddle is, and Fiddle's always protecting her, so I don't know. They're usually always close. Oh my god, I'm good at this game. Yeah, baby! I knew it was like perfect. It had to be perfect, and it was perfect, and I'm happy. 1, 2, 3. Picture fucking perfect, baby. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Ah! What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I can't get out of this. That's another Fiddle. Can I get out of this? Fiddle, please don't be here. Okay, Fiddle's not here. Amazing. Great, I'm out. Perfect. Oh, we should probably be fighting for Mountain. Oh god. Wait, W, but it's like a 12-second cooldown? Ah, still. Okay, Dragoon. Tons the team, not today. It is late today, as you can probably tell. It's not fair that Pantheon can just run in there, run and gun type shit. Suppose it didn't really work out, but I mean, there was an attempt. Rakan, you were caught. That's Zaya, never mind. Why do we have a Rakan and they have a Zaya? Isn't that kind of weird? They're going to be here in... Oh, never mind. Oh, God, Lord. Why do you test me? Today's leg day. Yep, we're going to the gym and we're doing legs. Well, that's not very fair. Power, get him. No, he stole my ult. He stole... Oh, God. How do I pin that? He has my ult. Good luck, people. You're kind of cooked on that. I really don't know how to ping that he stole my ult, but he did. And that's not good because my... Okay, I guess he used it. Yeah. It's not very good. Why am I question marking that? What? Rakan? Never give up, never quit. You don't need to ping it. When he steals your ult, it'll come up in chat. Oh. But people don't notice chat. I wouldn't notice that. Well, then again, I don't notice pingings either. Never mind. That's a good point. Thank you. Instead of pinging, you just right stole my ult. Yeah, but then I have to like... Do you know how long that will take me? I'm a slow typer. What can I say? Oh, there's someone there. You know what, I stack. This is gonna be fine. This is going to be okay. It is going to be fine. Let's go for Silas here. Silas is easy kill, right? Let's go get Silas. Well, shit. Do we FF now? Fiddle, it's just fiddle. Sounds like their problem and a you problem. I suppose. Yeah, good point. Hey, look at Corky getting towers and being halfway across the map. When we possibly could have used him here. But who needs towers when you can have tier 1 towers instead of, what is this, tier 3? I'm not actually sure at this current moment. Get Silas! Tower shots! Tower shots, baby! We can't afford to have Lux actually do things in the backline. Somebody help me here. Oh god. Like, this is what I don't want. Lux fucking wreaking havoc, and Fiddle somewhere that we don't know where Fiddle is. He could be anywhere. Fucking literally anywhere. God, I hate invisibility in these type of games. Missed. You know Fiddle doesn't go invis? He doesn't? No. I thought he did. How does he just appear then? He literally just appears to ult, right? I thought that was invisibility. That's a good cage, but I don't think anyone can do anything about it. I cancelled it. I cancelled it. I would say back off, honestly. We got more kills than them. I think this is good. We get Dragon later. We just defend from Zaya here and minions. This is like free farm for me. This, oh my god, we got the... That's great! Hello, and I get free stacks. This is actually pretty dope. Fiddles from over walls? I thought he went invisible and then just walked to you. Kind of like Nico almost, but like with invisibility. That's kind of wild. Morgana's popping off. Excuse me, that was quite aggressive one. I'm so sorry. I promise I'm not angry. At least not a lot. Wild, more like wild. Thank you for blessing me. I remember in the stream, beginning of stream, you mentioned winter time. That has already happened if you didn't know. Yeah, it's today. Well, it was today. Or no, is that at midnight? I don't actually know when it does happen, if I'm being honest. Okay, I'll go back, and then next objective should probably be Baron. They could already be doing it. We need vision, though. If anyone feels very bold and things. Hearted, but I'm just getting started. It's hard getting love. Fuck me. Yesterday since it's Monday now? Yeah, okay, fair enough. You know what I mean, though. It is yesterday now. Yo, I know, you know what I mean. That ult is very unfortunate considering I was doing pretty well and I do have a lot of damage and most of our team's CC. So I don't know if the team has this. Also, don't focus on Sakura, don't focus on Sakura, focus on Lux in the background. Please, she is doing so much for their team. Okay, Sylas now has Pantheon ult. Okay, team is amazing. Love you. Corki, do something. Help him. Corki, don't you dare die. I'm back in 2 seconds. Corki, you fucker. Why? Why would you die like that? No! I'm all but lonesome. You had one job, and that was to not die. Take it, nah, nah. Never, never learn. There's still a shot. I mean, they can just walk in, so we can fucking backstabbed easily here. So the question is, who hangs back? What happened to half leave as Kong? I know. I think I did say someone to remind me, and nobody reminded me. So it just didn't happen. Like, they're going for a mid thing here, but... Where's Fiddle? Get Fiddle, get Fiddle, get Fiddle, get Fiddle, get Fiddle. Oh, come on, Sylas should have been stuck in that. He has my ult, he has my ult, he has my ult. Why am I stuck on? Why was I stuck there? I need more mana. And Winions, Jesus Christ. Nobody takes care of them if I'm not doing it. Y'all fiddling fiddle? Hopefully. That is the plan. That was my intention. The bar next to us opened to 3 AM since... Oh. Everyone thought we did the same, so it's kind of chaos. I can imagine. No? Why? I don't get it. Why should I retreat? Someone's gonna have to side lane push or whatever. But it's not gonna be me. Oh. That could have been the right one. That is the real one. Fuck me. Fuck. You should have gotten that red buff. I think so too. I just wanted vision, man. I just wanted vision. And now we're gonna die. Because I fucked up. Yeah. Fiddle carry, unfortunate. The bar does it like that even though they don't have a permit to have it opened. Feels like we've lost a lot today. Fuck this shit, let's start a riot. Please, can we? And I'm demoted again. Great. Oh yeah, Pick'ems. I played dog shit today, my bad. No, I think I did equal. Don't worry. I mean, you didn't do that bad. Okay, you did a little bit bad, but it's fine. It was just a lot of like all of us going in at once. I feel like I've been so harassed today. No matter the pick, no matter the roam, no matter the fucking place, time, and space. I've just been completely just chased and stunned and then fucking dived. It's just really shit. Especially that Sejuani game. Whoever did Sejuani. Jesus Christ. I wanted to fucking cry. I miss normal top laners. Yeah, in fairness, Sylas is difficult. Have you never played against a Sylas before? I can struggle against Sylas a lot. Depends on what your ult is. If you can use your ult really effectively, you're cooked. And he got my ult like twice or 3 times. I just threw lane because I've never laned against Sylas. Yeah. That does tend to happen. Sylas is like way longer range than you think he is. And then you get to his range and then you're like, oh, this is fine. It's not that long range. And then he just somehow has longer range than you always think. It's really strange. Yeah, we'll say you didn't like have as much damage as you usually have late game. Yeah, unfortunately that wasn't there. Random fact, but you know how McDonald's have a 1/4 pound quarter pounder burger? Yes. In the US, they tried to introduce a 1/3 pound burger yeah, but it was unsuccessful because people couldn't do fractions, and that 1/4 was larger than the 1/3 because I had the number 4 instead of 3. You know what? My math usually doesn't math, but at least I know that. At least I'm not American. I'm guessing it was just unsuccessful because people in the US couldn't do fractions. I'm fighting in Sylas, but I didn't know how to lane early. So I got him to 1 HP, then got fucked a couple of times. Also choked when I could have killed him. I think I did the same to... Well, not the same, but... With one item... Lux needs... 3 E's and I'm dead. Which is insane, by the way. 3. That's it. 1 item. 3 E's. Do you know how easy it is to hit 3 E's on anyone? It's just so wild to me. It's such a miracle moment. I love that meme that's just like someone handing over a brain and he just goes, no thank you, I'm American. Word of the day is eco-poesies. How do you pronounce that? Definition: the creation of an artificially generated sustainable ecosystem on a lifeless planet. Which we don't have. That's a banger word, but how does that work? Do we do that on other planets? I suppose we kind of do that on, like, the moon. No? Maybe? I don't know. I think she needs more, like, 5 E's. Before she hit that first E, you were in full HP. No, but I was very close to it. I wasn't, like, far off. No, but we want to try it too. Okay. I can ask my friend, my Lux friend. I'll call with him now. Oh. Fair. Like, we want eco poesies on Mars. Well, yeah, but I think we also want to... I suppose, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Have we figured out how to plant potatoes like that one dude? Who was it that played on that movie? That was a banger movie. As good as, like, Interstellar is, I prefer the potato dude. I know that sounds silly, because Interstellar is such a, like, wow movie. Oh, such a no way, you know, type of shit. But he's just collecting potatoes. And honestly, I kind of liked it more. As a space movie, it was more like survivability and survival and showed just the human, I don't know, the human existence in a way. Like just normalcy, but also such not normalcy. My sister told me that only hoes are on Mars, so I don't know. Your sister is a wise woman. Or girl, depending on age. It's a theory of a practice, so it's not something we actively do, but it's something we need to figure out how to do to populate other planets. So we're just gonna keep destroying other planets? Can we not just leave them alone? I feel like we've already done enough to this one. Can we just fix this one and just stay here? Maybe breed less children and therefore not be overpopulated, and maybe then it'll be a little bit better for everyone. Because when you go on vacation, aren't you annoyed that there's not enough beach chairs? If everyone just had 1 child, or maybe 2, not 7. I don't know. As long as we go down. Actually, if everyone has one child, I think that's good though, right? Then we're actively going down, and therefore everyone's future is going to be better because we will have less overpopulation, which means less unemployment rates, which means more money. More jobs will get higher pay because less people will be qualified for those specific jobs. Well, I suppose that very much depends on job and stuff like that, but there's a lot of like good things to that. Hopefully, nature could like come back and we can have like good shit. I don't know what we're gonna do about the microplastics in the ocean, but I mean, Ocean Cleanup's got that covered. I don't know how to do that, but Ocean Cleanup does. Okay? Also, if you have not yet checked it out, Ocean Cleanup, go check them out if you want to donate to them. We are eventually going to do a charity stream here. And when we do, it is going to be Ocean Cleanup for them. Because holy shit, I love them. They're amazing. Thank you, said. That's actually amazing. So if you do have some extra money, go donate to them. Or I think they have merch. Or just watch some of their videos. That also helps. Oh yeah, said you should go to Mars. Cool. What if your birthday is in March? So that means you should go to Mars? Because your birthday is in Mars and Aegean? I suppose that makes sense. Gotta need some people who's a vibe. So you're always only gonna have the hose on there? I suppose that makes sense. Fixing this planet is probably the good priority, but populating different planets would be a big step in the future for the human race. Like, why would we only stay on Earth when we could be an intergalactic species? Because I think that's the wrong priority. Like, I see your point. That would be awesome. But I think that's also, like, bad, right? Because, like, priorities. Maybe we can prioritize that when we actually aren't all dying and our brains are turning into microplastics, you know? As it is right now, almost every country is in a panic because they're not making enough babies. Yes, I do realize that, but isn't that just because they're making less money? Or how does that actually work? I think Zed knows more. Zed, you are now my AI, so you are going to tell us all how that actually works. Why is countries in a panic because they're not making enough babies? Why is that a problem? Because it stands right now, I can see a lot of good things about having less children. And on top of that, a lot of women are sick of having to either raise children alone or, for instance, not getting treated as a priority by either government or individual people, which also are not willing to get pregnant because of those reasons. Like those movements that are doing it right now. Which I completely support, because as a woman, I will not have a child for a government who does not allow me all my rights and stuff like that. So, yeah. Or even questions my rights, even for a second. So, exactly what I'm saying. It's not the priority, but a possibility in the future. Yeah, it would be awesome. Duh. Straw, honestly, you should get a ticket to Mars, not because you're a hoe, but because we need you for the potato farming. We do. We do. So if anyone's gonna go there, it might be you. Because the hoes are not gonna like be hoeing the ground. They're gonna be hoeing each other. So they need some food, right? They can't just eat each other. See? See what I did there? Yeah. I think you're forgetting that populating another planet means less people on Earth, so easier to clean it up. That depends on who you leave. If we shoot like all the billionaires up, that would actually be kind of banger. I wonder what would happen though. Like if we lost all the like evil people, that'd be actually pretty dope. People can afford to have kids? Yeah, exactly, that too. So honestly, it is the country's fault. Obviously, we've had COVID and stuff like that people couldn't, like the countries couldn't really state or do anything about. And now I think with tariffs, the entire globe's, like, you know, economy has been cooked. But I think the economy globally is such a big topic that I do not know enough about. But I think there's a lot of moving parts there. As far as I know, there's plenty of trans women willing to get pregnant, so screw you, countries. This is obviously a joke. Fair. It's only a problem if the population is dwindling, since less taxes, more unoccupied jobs, etc. But generally speaking, it's a good thing. So why are the countries panicked? Because less taxes and more unoccupied jobs. Most countries are having, or well, I don't know about that, but I know a lot of places right now have hard times, like unemployment rates are going upwards, like all over, it feels like. Being on multiple planets would also protect us from extinction. Like if Earth got wiped out, Mars would still maybe survive. Yeah, I mean with COVID and stuff like that, the entire world got kind of crippled, right? So that actually, yeah, true. Okay, that's funny. Thank you. Wait, do you mean Lev or do you mean me? Wanna taste, wanna... All the billionaires just need to go on a submarine trips. Low-key. Low-key. I swear to God, sometimes, Kat, you circle around so much in discussion, my brain gets dizzy. I do. There wasn't that much circling. That means fewer working age people are available to support the growing number of retirees, which strains pension systems, healthcare, and the overall economy. Over time, this can lead to labor shortages, slower economic growth, and difficulties maintaining public services and infrastructure. But that's a good thing. Because that also means that the people will have to pay the people who are working, the working class. Well, I suppose we don't really have a working class anymore, but the working people will be hopefully get more money. Because if we have labor shortages, you need to, like, they need us, not the opposite way around. Which is good. Good. Difficulties maintaining public services and infrastructure. I suppose that is bad. But then again, wouldn't it also I feel like that would also boost it, because if... I don't know, actually. If the economy is strained, just like you say, right? Wouldn't then it mean that more people would take public services such as buses or trains or I don't know. Kat doesn't want to have their pension at 65. She wants to work to 80. No, I want to have a pension fund, which I do. 3 of them. Bro, set up. They don't have much in them now, but I mean, bro, that's why we have budgets. I'm just a girl. I just want to be a girl. What do you mean by that? It would be kind of interesting theorizing about how the immune system would differ after a few decades. Like, the people living on Earth would get immunized for certain things over time, while Martians, for as an example, might not. So if they meet again, it might be like Europeans got Native Americans sick. That's actually very true. Kat got 1 pension fund for herself and 3 more just to support her massive PP. Yes, indeed. No, but I will say, I think that's like... Obviously, you could have multiple instances of pension income, but I think for me, all the investments that I make, like, now, and the ones I'm going to make in my future, is all going towards a pension fund. Like, eventually, obviously. Maybe not everything, but you know what I mean. Wait, I have a sugar mommy, or I am the sugar mommy? I'm not sure. Anyways, it's been 20 minutes past midnight, so this is actually I am very intrigued by the, like, because I personally really believe that we should be having less children as a sort of revolt to governments and to overall health, to the planet. Because, like, even, like, when I was a child and we went on road trips or general trips to, say, we went to Greece or to Croatia or to any country in Europe, right? Like, we went to Italy when I was a kid. And I remember, like, even in pictures and stuff, there was not that many people around. Like, now you go to any sort of place that has any recognizable name, or even a little, even a tiny bit recognizable, and there's a million people there. And I think we are very overpopulated. And I think the planet could do very well with being less people. And I think a lot of a lot of people would benefit, and a lot of, well, the planet would be like prefer it or whatever. Why not both? Just be the middleman. The middleman to me being a sugar mommy and also having one. In fairness, if anyone's okay with being my sugar mommy, go ahead. Depends on what I have to do. Can I just like vibe? Or like, I don't know how that shit works. Very charismatic. You've got a lot. Straw, stop trying to steal all my sugar mommies. Jesus. I'll give her potatoes. You don't even have any potatoes. Those ran out a long time ago. I agree, but it's going down a lot in some countries. Well, yeah. But I think for the countries that it's going down a lot, it's because it's literally a revolt against the government. Like, for instance, the K2B, is it called that? I think it's Korea. Like, for instance, there it's literally as a fuck you to the government. So I support that. I can grow more. I can give her wood. You know what? Fair. Fair. You should give your sugar mommy some wood. That's good. Go ahead. You know what? If I see any sugar mommies, I will direct them to you. What do sugar mommies look like? I completely agree. Earth is very overpopulated and it destroys the ecology. Yeah. Doesn't like a species still go extinct like every 10 minutes or some shit? I don't know, but we've killed over 70 species that I know. Well, I don't know all of them by name, but I know that David Attenborough said so. The 4B, yeah. No, but 70 has died since, like, I don't know. In his lifespan, I think. I have some pretty nice birch. I don't know if that's a euphemism, Straw. If it is, that's actually a pretty good euphemism. Because of, yeah. Okay, you know what? It's pretty good. No, but I support underpopulation. I think it benefits everyone, so stop having children. And if you're gonna have children, adopt children. Just like dogs. And if you're gonna have them, maybe just have less. And that's also good for the actual children because that lets you focus on that one child. If you have, for instance, 1 or 2 children, you can focus on them more than, for instance, you have more. And I think that's also a very good thing. And you can, you know, they can become better children and you can teach them emotional maturity, emotional intelligence, and we should teach the girls equal to the boys, but we should teach the boys emotional maturity and emotional intelligence, and we should teach the girls how to, I don't know, drill and, I don't know. Things that we usually teach boys, we should teach the girls. And things we usually teach the girls, we should teach the boys. We should teach all equal when we have children. To create equality. For example, Japan, who's also struggling, are now going to immigrate like 700,000 Indians in a couple of years. What? Oh, for workforce. That could be... I think immigration is a hard topic, obviously, because a lot of people have opinions over it and on it. But honestly, immigration is such a good thing. You just can't do it quickly. You have to do immigration a little at a time to let people integrate into a society. If you integrate so many people into a society at the same time, more likely than not, they're going to seek themselves out And therefore, they will create a divide between, like, it'll be like cliques in school, right? Where, like, if you already have two friend groups and you put them in the same room, they're still going to be those two friend groups. They're not just going to blend together. But if you slowly edge one person over, one at a time, then that's going to integrate better into one friend group than if you just melted both of them together. Like, that doesn't work. And that also creates that huge divide, which creates so much fucking bullshit and hatred towards each other, which I don't get. And that, like, they and them, or not they and them, but like us and the versus them, which it never should be. And that just sucks. So I think that could be really problematic. Like, getting 700,000 people all in at once, they should do that a little at a time. That's just counting the larger ones. The thing I was referring to was any type of species, so plants, fungi, insects, etc., as well. Well, for plants and stuff, I think they kind of die out all the time, and that's not really always our fault. And plants also, and stuff like that, it could be that, you know, another plant takes a spot or something like that, or they don't have enough, like, defense against a certain type of bug, or that bug gets more population, and then ecosystems are very interesting that way. And that could happen naturally. And it does happen naturally. I did a lot of ecological things. So it was like 500k for workforce. I completely agree with that, which I think most people are. Yeah. So immigration just has to be, like, considered. Like, it has to be thought out, I think. And obviously that's hard when there's countries that are struggling and where people don't feel safe, for instance. But I think that's where all the countries should kind of, like, step up and get everyone takes in a set amount where they could integrate better into all of those countries instead of just one country taking, like, a bigger amount. Yeah. Japan has lost like 3-ish million people in the past decade and a half. That's a lot of people. It's also a small country though, isn't it? People just don't want to take accountability and push the problem on someone else. Really depends. Most plants have been around for a long time though, so that meaning going extinct in such a short time is wild considering the previous longevity of various species. I don't really know which species you're talking about in fairness, but I mean, I'm sure. But I do think it's also kind of natural, especially for plants, because they do tend to have quite kind of a quicker lifespan than you know, animals and stuff like that. And since it's very, like, I would say volatile, like, it's ever changing ecosystems, like, one species could kill a lot of, like, the one under them in the hierarchy, and then that means good for the one under that, but that means the bad for the one under that, and so on and so on. So if there's more deer specifically eating one type of species, or all of that species in one specific area, then that ecosystem will miss that specific plant or type of plant. And that can happen, so. Unless it's trees, I suppose. Politics has never been I did this right and more they did this wrong. Yeah, totally. Politics is stupid, man. I mean, Japan isn't that much smaller than Sweden and they have like 10 times our population. So maybe they shouldn't have. I think IKEA is pretty like, we're not obviously that populated compared to a lot of places, but I think that's kind of what makes it perfect. Like, we don't have that big of a population, and that's a good thing. We have grown like fuck tons, like the past few years, but compared to before, but still. IKEA is bigger than Japan in mass. And yet they have 10 times our population. How would you lower Japan's population? Didn't he just say that they did? Also, like, I think we're talking about, you know, having less children. Which is how you would lower the actual population. I don't think we have to do what they did, like what America did. That'd be bad. Tokyo alone has like 2 million more people than the entirety of Sweden, which is wild. It's on the line now. I don't know. I think Japan needs more children though, because everyone there old as fuck. But they're still having children. And clearly they're well, I don't know if they are overpopulated, but it seems like it. I think our country works pretty good. And if they have, you know, if Tokyo alone has 2 million more people than the entirety of us, they're barely having children. But that's what I'm saying. I think that's a good thing. That is good. Maybe not for the economy. But Straw, we literally just discussed this. Are you just trying to keep me here? We just discussed how this is a good thing. Yes, it will struggle people, like, economically, and people's pensions will be fucked. But at the end of the fucking day, which I hated that saying, I think it will be a good thing because I think eventually we will thrive. No young people working and a lot of old people without young people to take care of them. Really depends. Plus, a lot of old people work there, no? I don't know, but I do follow this one guy called I Eat Japan, or Me Eat Japan? Eats Japan. Japan Eats. Something like that. And like he finds a lot of people, like he eats at different restaurants and there's always like super old people working. Like back fucking scoliosis type shit, but like they're always just working, which is, I don't know. I don't know if they work that, like if they work long or something. But Straw, I think that's a struggle for a while. But at the end of the day, I still think that the negatives of this is going to be positives eventually. I do like the combo, but it's time. Yeah, me too. That's why it's been going. I'm gonna have to do some research about this. Hopefully. And we'll see. But, winter, maybe. I don't want to duel anyone. Not yet. But this has been day 259. And also I'm gonna do my pick'ems probably. Oh shit. I was gonna do my pick'ems. Maybe we could just do it quickly. How long would this take? What? Oh. I can just press. Yes, T1's gonna win. This is what I wanted for my previous pick'ems. Oh, this is hard. I want to believe that G2's got it, but I don't think G2's got it. I want to believe, but I don't. Gen.G is gonna win that. Easy peasy. CFO's gonna win that. And then Gen.G. And then T1. Eeny, meeny, miny. But G2's not gonna win. What if they do, though? What if they do? It would be really fun. I don't think so, though. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, G2. I'm so sorry, G2. I love you. Alright, that's my picks. 6 out of 7. Oh, I have to win. Yeah, I think T1's gonna win. Probably. I don't know. I don't think G2's gonna win either, but I have Hopium. I think we all watched that one video. I think we all did. Create a leaderboard. Lol. I have a leaderboard. If you want to join my leaderboard, I will post it. I'll even post it in chat. There you go. If you want to make your pick'ems with me, go ahead. There you go. That's it for today. Hopefully we will win. Because they have pretty good rewards. I'm top 26 though. That's not bad. That's really not bad. It's not really top 1, but it's top 26. I'd love to know more if you check up more, but knowing you, you'd probably forget the combo within like 20 minutes of ending. No, maybe a little bit. It's kind of cool because T1 never loses to LPL teams, and AL hasn't lost to a single LCK team this world. Yeah, it's been such a weird... It's been kind of like a... Every time I think like this is 100% this team's like win, it's been the opposite. It's really strange. You joined my little group thing. Cool, I don't know how to see. I don't know how to check that, but that's awesome. Thank you. Cool. If you want to join that, go ahead. But that will be it for tonight. This has been day 259. Tomorrow is 260. At least we got to do pick'ems. You think AL's gonna roll T1? Really? I don't think so. I think T1's starting to lock in. I think they did it on purpose. He did the thing. Oh, you've also joined. Pick'ems, then scroll down and look right side. Well, now it closed it, so GG's. But don't forget to follow and join the Discord. All the socials are down in the description below if you want them. Thank you so much for tonight. All the stream streaks and all the follows and all the bada bings, bada booms, and thank yous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for being here. I hope you've had a lovely day. I hope you have a lovely day tomorrow. T1 almost lost to MKOI while AL has rolled everyone, even Genji. Yeah, Genji has been looking shaky. And so is T1, but I think T1's doing it on purpose. I think Genji's just shaky. You know? I think T1 has a plan. I think T1 is such, like... I think they just have a plan. I think they've been losing on purpose. Which sounds weird, but I really think so. If it was any other team than T1, exactly. Straw gets it. He knows. But why are you so mean? I think you think too much of T1. T1 has won Worlds 3 times in a row. 3 times. In a row. 3 years of Worlds. I think they lost the easy games just enough to stay in the tournament, just to be able to fight easy people so that they could continue. And they're gonna lock the fuck in. Bomba! I think that's gonna work. Huffle, why are you screaming? Jesus Christ, chill, lady. Anyway, I hope everyone has a great rest of your night. And as Huffle angrily said, sleep tight until the Zerks and the bedbugs bite. And if they do, just join the Patreon and they'll stop doing that. Cat took Delulu. What? Cat took Delulu. Ice-T. Selulu to heart. Oh, Cat took Delulu is the Selulu to heart. No, it's not Delulu. It is literally a tactic. And I think they're doing it on purpose. I can't prove it. I feel like fucking that Dexter meme where the man, Dokes. I feel like the Dokes thing. I can't prove it, but it is suspicious. Like, why did they play so good last game? And then play so shit every other game? I can't prove it. But there's something there. We gotta play a league game. Yes, Straw, you need to play a lot of league games so that we can do solo duos again. Yes, so you can carry me to at least silver. Or at least gold, even. DRX won 3 years ago, but T1 was in the finals. T1 doesn't have a Sus who carried them. They don't need it. They have Keria. And they have Guma Yushi. Fucking love Guma. And they have Shaker. Shaker is only a little bit shaky. He's very good. And their team fighting is very, very good. Very good. Thank you, Sed, for choosing my lane. You chose the bed lane. I don't know where that is. Suppose you didn't say grass. Faker locked in last game, to be fair. I didn't see it, but I know they did. I'm gonna pull out my secret move soon if y'all don't stop yapping. Which is what? Emo only? I think that's Boat's move. It's good because it's versus EU teams. Maybe. I still think there's a strat there, but I don't know. But I will do a Huffle once because that is my daughter and I cannot say no. Sorry, daughter. Please. But please don't disown me as your fodder. Thank you. I will be seeing all of you tomorrow. So until then, 21 CEST. Sayonara. And as always, can I snap? Can you hear that? You can. Cool. Okay. We'll do, wait. A very snappy. Bye. Wait, you didn't hear that? Snappy. Bye. Bye. See, I can snap. Teehee. Can only do it with one hand though. I don't know how to do it with the other. Okay, bye. For real. Bye. But with that said, I will see all of you tomorrow. But until then, as always, a very friendly